I'm going to tell you the future, okay? And one day in the future, when they're going to look back at this in 10 years or 20 years from now, I'm not sure. Actually, they're probably not going to have the technical ability to watch this modality. Like, just like we can't play tape recorders, they're not going to know. Like video, YouTube, what was that, right? So I'm telling you the future. I believe, mamish, I believe, that in the future, the insurance companies are going to pay you parents to do TP. I am sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that instead of paying $100,000 for a boot camp or $200,000 for a psych ward, that many, many of our children, the insurance company will give you $100,000 and say, this is the plan. I want you to change the neural pathways of his brain by flooding him with fun. I want you to take this kid and take him to the Bahamas, and then take him to Bermuda, and then take him to whatever he thinks is, as if you just won the lottery. We are paying it. You put a kid through a couple of years of that, I'm 99.9% sure you don't have suicides, you don't have overdose, you don't have drug use, nothing. Kids who are they have so much pain in their brain, the opposite of pain is pleasure. You put a kid in a state of pleasure and ecstasy of wow, they're taking them to see their favorite ball players and getting them great seats and just fun every single day, a lot of their pain will go away. A lot of the brain damage will go away. And I'm 100% sure that they'll have fMRIs with the brain that show that a couple of years of this, of just fun and spoiling and fun without any achrayas, will solve almost all of our problems. I believe that. Right now, it seems like it's crazy. I see kids over time, their brains change. Their mindset changes when you spoil them. And the chapa is that they don't even act spoiled afterwards. They don't act entitled afterwards. When they're healthy, they act healthy and they say, thank you so much. Just like they'll say, thank you for letting me go for treatments to the hospital. They don't get spoiled. Kid doesn't go to school for 2 years and everyone's serving them because they have yana machla. They don't get spoiled from that. When they get healthy, they become normal and they're appreciative. Same thing here with our kids. When they become normal, they become appreciative. But you don't need drugs if you're not in that much pain. You don't need all this medication if you're not trying to fit them into society, that they have to concentrate and they have to this and they have to function. If they would have a place where you can just imagine just parents who had the money and the time and the effort to just surprise and boost, we've had parents do this. And no parent can do it on the level as if they had the money from the government. So I believe that that's going to be an option. One option is going to be, okay, boot camp, right? Retrain the brain or whatever they're trying to do. And the other one is going to be like a rehab. And the other one's going to be, and one is going to be, here you go. We're going to pay you $100,000 a year. Go flood your child's life with smiles and fun. And I know you think it's crazy, but let me tell you something. Crazier things have happened. Before 1970, nobody connected stress with heart attacks, diabetes, with physical health. There was no connection. In 1965, your doctor didn't tell you, I see you're under stress, you have to go on vacation, you have to get a massage. Never. There was no connection. If you told the doctor, I think my blood pressure is up because I'm under a lot of stress, they looked at you like, goo-goo. In 1970, a doctor by the name of Dr. Benson, got $10 million from Congress to do a study. And you know what his study revealed? That when people are under stress, it causes anxiety, causes heart attacks, stroke, cancer, everything. And now everybody knows, pashut, the biggest killer is stress. So look at that, just a few years later. And now you're going to a mainstream doctor who's trained in mainstream medicine, and he'll tell you, you need a massage. Massage? What does massage have to do with it'll help you. They'll tell you go on vacation. Now they recognize stress. So too, in 2030, in 2040, they're going to look back and they're going to say, wow, instead of all of the other treatments, fun, F-U-N, fun, spoiling, no achrayas. They're going to do the opposite treatment on kids. When kids say, I can't be normal, they have pain in their brain because of emotional pain that didn't exist 50 years ago. It's a new thing, a new machla. Instead of, no, you have to go to school, you have to perform, right? And we're going to medicate you to fit you in that box so you can behave and you can't sleep at night. We're going to medicate you and you can't get up in the morning. We're going to medicate you and then we're going to this and we're going to that and you need drugs and all of that. It's going to be a treatment of fun. It's going to be you take that kid and you just shake them up and envelop them in tremendous ahava. And we're going to look back and say, wow, Baal Shem Tov called it. Baal Shem Tov said 300 years ago that the way to help spiritual problems is lehav oisam b'yoser, because that's what it does. It makes the mind feel loved. If you don't feel love from your parents, you're not coming back emotionally, psychiatrically, spiritually. Is it going to heal every kind of illness? I don't know. Does stress take care of every? Also not. But as much as they understand stress to physical illness, this is going to be even more. They're going to say, wow, Disney World. This is healing. Healing. Mamish healing. And they're going to pay you to do it. You're going to have to get the right insurance, though. You're going to have a copay. And they're going to pay you to take your kid and spoil them from Bahamas to Bermuda. You're going to make a whole thing. And after a couple of years of that, you're going to realize you have a normal kid who's happy, who doesn't need drugs, and doesn't need medication. And they're going to make up for their years, because they're smart, that they missed of school, just like every sick kid misses school, and they make up for it, no big deal. And they're going to be very successful. And you're not going to need any of this other stuff. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. I wish I knew how to make this happen. I wish they could do a study just on the parents of TP, of the ones who had severe mental illness like bipolar, who the kids now, all of a sudden the doctors are like, oh no, we don't know where it went. Borderline personality disorder gone, suicidal behavior, drugs. So many parents have this testimony. If it could just get to, I don't know, Mr. Trump, I don't know, whoever it has to get to, try us, give us a trial. We can mamish change and save lives this way. And it certainly works better than the other way. You heard it here first. The date is October 30th, 2018. So one day when they look back, they want to know the date, you heard it here.
Did you fast forward it and have it now?
I wish.